Hello my lovely bookish people and welcome back. How are we doing today? So today is my birthday. Not going to tell you how old. So I've been shopping. Now some of these books I bought are gifts and some I bought myself. I don't know which is which, but anyway. So I first of all went into Scoop Books where I found 5 old Agatha Christie's. So I got Endless Night, which is this one. Then The Secret Adversary, which is this one. Ordeal by Innocence, which is this one. Dead Man's Folly, which is this one. And Evil Under the Sun, which is this one here. Then after that I went to Gaze the Word, where I found quite a few books. And the first one I found is I Can't Believe I Don't Have a Boyfriend by Harry Trevaldill. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce his last name, so I'm not going to try. So that's this one. Then there is Father Material by Alexis Hall, which is this one. And this is a part of the, I believe it's a part of the London series. So I've got all the others. So I will now, so at some point, yes, the London Calling Group, which comprises of boyfriend material, husband material, and father material. And then there's also, which is actually a different one. It's not part of the same series, but 10 Things That Never Happened. But I thought it was part of the same thing, but it's not. And then the next one I got is 25 Days in Athens by Jack Strange, which is this one here. Now I do have 2 of his other books, which is Look Up Handsome and The Boyfriend Academy. So that's that one. Then the next one I got is Fabulous Bodies by Chuck Tingle, which is this one here. And I've got a few of his books already, but I've not actually read any of them yet. So the ones I've got is Bury Your Gaze, Lucky Day, and I think there is another one, but I can't remember. But yes, but that's that one. And then the next one is A Morbid Passion by Robert Altman, and it's a Selby Biggie mystery, and this is book 2 in the series. I've already got book 1, but I've not read it yet. And also, this one is actually signed as well. So I've actually got a signed copy of the first book as well. So I've got a matching pair at the moment. And then the next thing I went into Foyles on Trent Cross Road, and I got the latest Mandy Morton, the number 2 Feline Detective Agency, the Tabby in Black, which is this one. Now I don't know if you've actually read any of her books, but these ones are basically, it's a world inhabited by cats, and there is a cat detective agency. Now, I love them. I've read a few of them already. And then the next one I got is The Tailor by Tim Sullivan, and it's a George Cross mystery. So this is the latest one in the series, and that's that one. And I love the end papers in this as well. So I think it's stunning. So I do have, I think it's the first 2 in the series, and then I've got the Dentist and Cyclist, and then I've got the last one before this one is The Bookseller. So I've got those ones, and then I stopped off at FOP, and I bought myself a few DVDs, so a few crime DVDs as well. So I've got the series 3 of the Marlowe Murder Club series, which is this one, and this was written by Robert Thurgood, who created the Death in Paradise series. So that's that one. Then I got 2 series 3 and series 4 of Beyond Paradise, which is roughly based on Death in Paradise, but set in the UK. and it does have one of the former Death in Paradise detectives, Humphrey Goodman. Yeah, so that's series 3 and series 4. And then of course I had to buy the new Madonna album, and I couldn't decide which one to buy, so I bought 2 different editions. And sorry, just taking the press tags off because I've got to take those off before I start filming. So this is one edition, and this is the other edition that I got. So that's everything I bought today. If you've read any of the books or watched any of the series, and please let me know what you think of them in the comments below. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll be back with you shortly. Bye bye for now.